Hey YouTubers, what's going on? It is your boy once again, RKO2582, here to do my WWE Night of Champions 2012 pay-per-view review, and we had once again 7 main matches on the card. So let's not waste any time and run down this pay-per-view. Alright, we kicked off Night of Champions with the Fatal 4-Way match for the Intercontinental Championship. You had The Miz, Cody Rhodes, Rey Mysterio, and Sin Cara. And for what it wasn't a bad start to the show. I mean, and I enjoyed the some spots with Miz and Rhodes, I think, surprisingly, and yeah, like I like the fact that Rey and Sin Cara actually faced off a few times. It was cool, and then it was a lot of double teaming throughout this fatal 4-way. And just when Rey Mysterio hits the 619 on the Miz, hits that splash, thought Mysterio was gonna get it, but no. Miz hits the net breaker, his trademark net breaker on the Cara, and then the Cara was doing that Mass Effect thing. He was gonna put it on Rose, I think, and then he put it on the Miz instead. And then from the looks of it, I thought, yeah, yeah, I thought he was gonna, win there, but in the end, Miz got Rose instead because he was thinking he got the Cara, but he got Rose instead. And 1, 2, 3, your winner and still Intercontinental Champion, The Miz. Cody Rhodes to win. That's for another time, and I'm hoping Miz and Cody Rhodes fight again for the Intercontinental Champion. That's what I want to see. Alright, next was the tag team title match with, of course, Kofi Kingston, R-Truth, aka R-Boom, going up against my Daniel Bryan and Kane. And yeah, this tag match wasn't too bad. I mean, and pretty much yeah, of course we saw Daniel Bryan and Kane arguing, and then of course we saw them hug it out and get back into the match, and it looked like Kofi was, looking like he might win it for the team. He was on fire, but the spot here pretty much won for the team that I'm about to say. D-Bry saves Kane from, Kofi doing that top rope person run, and then Kane splashes on the Kofi. 1, 2, 3, your winners and new WWE Tag Team Champions, Daniel Bryan and Kane. And all I got to say is, yes, 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 yes. All right. You had Antonio Cesaro defending his U.S. title. Like earlier in the pre-show, we determined a battle royal to determine who was going to face Cesaro later throughout this match. And I couldn't believe throughout the battle royal it came down to Ryder and Tensai. And wouldn't you know it, woo woo woo, Long Island Ice, be back Ryder. You know it, and he came out to a huge pop, of course. I was happy for him, finally getting a U.S. title match, but as I knew going into this, I knew Ryder wasn't going to win it. I mean, yeah, obvious that Cesaro retains the belt. I mean, the match was pretty decent at best. I mean, yeah, nothing too special. So, once again, like I said, Antonio Cesaro wins the U.S. title. And next we get on with Randy Orton versus Dolph Ziggler. Like I said, this should have been for Money in the Bank contract or whatever, just to keep me interested. And the match was good, but in the end, like I wasn't surprised, Randy Orton comes out with the victory. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I really didn't care since I'm not a fan of either Orton nor Ziggler, but I was kind of hoping that Dolph Ziggler would win the match. But yeah, and I was thinking that due to this, I was gonna it might lead to Ziggler cashing in, but I'll get to why he didn't in a minute. Oh, before I forget, I mean I forgot to mention earlier that since Jerry the King Lawler is still recovering from his heart surgery and all that stuff, and guess who replaced him on commentary for tonight? Wouldn't you know it? I never thought I'd say this. Uh, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL, JBL, JBL. I mean, I have to say, JBL pretty much him and Cole were having some of that old chemistry once again. Yeah, it kind of reminds you of the good old days of SmackDown back. SmackDown was SmackDown, unlike nowadays. All right, let's get on with the Divas title match. It looked like Layla was gonna verse Kayla, but earlier tonight, Caitlyn unfortunately, gets whacked or Nancy Kerrigan. Get it? Yeah, and Eve pretty much took advantage of the situation, and someone attacked her with a mask and stuff. So I'm think about it. I mean, finally a diva might get a storyline, and would you know it, it led to Eve pretty much beating Layla for the Divas Championship. I mean, I can't believe WWE thinks we're that stupid, and I hate the fact that Layla didn't even get a chance to show what she can do. So maybe I'm hoping Kaylin will still be involved somehow, but yeah, but I won't hold my breath too much with this. You know how they treat the divas these days. And next we got the World Heavyweight Championship match between Sheamus and Alberto Del Rio. Hate you. And before the match got started, you had Booker T come out, pretty much saying after the investigation was said and done, you had the Bro Kick reinstated. So we pretty much knew who was gonna win anyway. Even if the Bro Kick was reinstated, Sheamus was gonna win anyways. But this right here showed that it was gonna. Yeah, Sheamus pretty much won here, and the match was alright. I mean, and the fact, there were some close calls in this match, but in the end, Sheamus wins with what else? The Bro Kick. 1, 2, 3. Your winner. Sheamus still World Champion. And I can't forget, I enjoyed and chuckled over the fact that he got the Bro Kick David Tunga, aka Carlton Banks, before the match started. So, yeah, once again, Sheamus, your World Heavyweight Champion. And now, the match that pretty much motivated me to see this show overall is, of course, the WWE Championship match. You had CM Punk finally getting in the main event against, you love him, you hate him, John Cena in his hometown of Boston. He was getting the usual reaction he gets, and even back home in Boston, he was wearing, his the pink, yeah, his new shirt, dealing with breast cancer, the Susan, Foundation, and I'm all for that because cancer, is part of my family's medical history, so good for WWE doing that charity. But anyway, CM Punk and John Cena the match, it was really good. I really enjoyed this match. Did it live up to like their Money in the Bank match from last year? No. You could say it kind of was on par with their SummerSlam match from last year, but it was still a good match. It got me on the edge of my seat. They were kicking out of their finishers, like I don't know what. It made me think I don't know who was gonna really win this, and I can't forget Paul Heyman and Punk's corner. And it was good stuff. Punk and Cena show that they really do have good chemistry. You might have seen the match a few times, but no matter what, it'll still entertain me and stuff. So they have good chemistry, like I said. Once it got towards the end, yeah, Punk used the rock bottom. You know what he's doing that for. And after like a finish step, Cena looked like he was hitting a belly to back suplex or something. It almost looked like a German suplex to me, but 1, 2, 3, I was surprised John Cena got the victory, and then yeah, and the referee watched the tape back, and he realized both John Cena and CM Punk's shoulders were both on the mat. Therefore, the match ended in a draw. Therefore, once again, still your WWE champion despite the outcome. CM Punk, best in the world, and respect. And I was happy. For a moment, I thought John Cena won for real, but thank God for the referee call and stuff. And CM Punk got my respect once again. So, overall, Night Champions for me, it had a bit of a slow start, but once it got towards the main event, started picking up the pace, and I thought the show was pretty good for what it was. I mean, it wasn't the best pay-per-view this year, but it was, like I said, good for what it was. And I cannot wait for Hell in a Cell next month, and I'm surprised they got a lot of time for built to Hell in a Cell this year, because the previous years they only had like only about 2 weeks. So I think Hell in a Cell will be a bit better this time around. I know Hell in a Cell is not everyone's favorite pay-per-view, not mine, but I can't wait that it's coming to Atlanta. I hope I go to the show. I hope I get tickets. Praying on that. And this is your boy RKL2582 with his WWE Night Champions 2012 pay-per-view review. Take care, everyone.